President Obama is in Phoenix right now. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brandon Lee.
And I'm Heather Moore. Air Force One landed at Sky Harbor just about 2 hours ago. And with that quick wave there and a trot down the stairs, the president began what will be a very quick trip to the Valley of the Sun.
That's right. The presidential motorcade made its way north from the airport up the 51 and toward the Point Hilton Squaw Peak. That is where President Obama will be spending the night tonight before a big speech in central Phoenix tomorrow.
And Jared Dillingham starts our coverage live outside the hotel. Good evening, Jared.
Hi, Heather. The president and his entourage are settling into their rooms here at the resort tonight. Security remains tight, as you'd expect. The entire west entrance, which is right behind me, remains closed off to the public, and they say security has been tight here for the last several days leading up to this presidential visit. Air Force One landed at Sky Harbor ahead of schedule this evening, and the president emerged and greeted a number of Arizona dignitaries out on the tarmac, including new Governor Doug Ducey, Congressman Ruben Gallego, and Phoenix Mayor Greg Stanton. Then it was just a quick meet and greet with the rest of the crowd at the airport, and the motorcade was off straight up the 51. The highway completely shut down. No stops for dinner this time for the president. The motorcade, flanked by dozens of Phoenix police officers, pulled into the Point Hilton in North Phoenix, and there was a pretty big crowd gathered to welcome the president right along 16th Street here. Mostly supporters, a few critics in there as well, but everyone excited to catch a glimpse of the leader of the free world.
President Obama doesn't get here very often, and we want to support him and let him know we're glad he's visiting our city.
Richard, you're not a huge supporter, but you're out here anyway.
Yeah, to show respect, because he is a person, and show respect.
They got Secret Service here patrolling the whole area, surveying and make sure everything's safe, and so yeah, it's a pretty exciting experience.
And here's one more look at the presidential motorcade pulling into the Point Hilton on 16th Street in Phoenix. The president is in for the night, preparing for his morning speech tomorrow at Central High School in Phoenix. And a warning, be prepared for road closures and traffic problems tomorrow as the presidential motorcade makes its way from our spot here at 16th Street in Northern down to the high school, which is on Central near Indian School. Live in North Phoenix, I'm Jared Dillingham, 3TV.
Jared, thank you. And in true political fashion, the president did a little glad-handing right after the landing. And of course, that means kissing some babies. Quite a few of them. Two of them, in fact, belong to Crystal and Jermaine Miles. They're both in the Air Force, stationed at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson. So what does the president of the United States talk about when he's holding your baby? Well, he has the future in mind.
He said how cute the babies were.
He commented on her bows.
And that when she turns 16, she probably won't want to talk to us anymore.
She reminds him of Malia and Sasha and said, wait till they're 16. Just wait.
Meeting the commander-in-chief was especially poignant for the family. Jermaine is set to be deployed to Afghanistan next Thursday for another tour of duty.
All right, so the most important part of the president's trip comes tomorrow. That's when he's going to be speaking about the housing market over at Central High School right here in Phoenix. The president is expected to announce a cut to mortgage insurance premiums. All of it is part of his plan to help more Americans become home owners. ASU real estate expert Michael Orr says that the move likely will not make much difference for the folks here in Arizona, where the market right now is what he describes as stable as sales are down.
And it's a step in the right direction. It's not a step backwards, but it's probably not a very significant move.
The White House says for people buying a home for the first time, the savings will be about $900. By the way, we're going to be airing the president's speech live right here on 3TV. He is expected to begin talking at around 10:25 in the morning. So if you're away from your TV, you can always stream it live on our website, azfamily.com, or download the 3TV phone app. All right, so let's now take you back to this morning. That's when the president landed in Michigan to kick off his three-day tour.
One of my New Year's resolutions is to make sure that more Americans, that everybody feels like they're coming back.
The president toured a Ford plant in Wayne, Michigan earlier today, and then he spoke to the plant's 750 employees, calling the 2009 auto bailout a success story. After his trip to Arizona, he'll be flying to Tennessee.